Good morning, Greenlight the Day family. Welcome back. My name is Jane, and today I would like to greenlight my day with a book by Michael A. Singer called The Untethered Soul, The Journey Beyond Yourself. I don't know, can you see it? I know it's kind of dark in here. But in the summer of 2012, I was going through something pretty strong, and I came across this book, and it was like the perfect book, and it took me about 2 years, I must say, of studying this book to feel at peace, because it took me that long to practice, because like I've said, anything that we try to do to transform ourselves, to change our life, requires practice. It's not just deciding, hey, I'm going to change and voila, we've changed. It's a practice. It's a practice. Not only is it a practice to become who we are, because honestly, I don't feel like I was changing the person I was as much as I was becoming the person I'm meant to be. You see, I think that we're all people already. Our soul is already who we're supposed to be, but our human is the one that messes us up. So it's like fighting the DNA. I call it fighting the DNA. One of the I'm going to be skipping around, so just bear with me. One of the sentences I like that he wrote is, what you'll see is that your mind is always telling you that you have to change something outside in order to solve your inner problems. But if you are wise, you won't play this game. You'll realize that the advice your mind is giving you is psychologically damaged advice. Your mind's thoughts are disturbed by its fears. Of all the advice in the world that you do not want to listen to, it is the advice of a disturbed mind. Your mind actually misleads you. Suppose it tells you, if I could just get that promotion, then I'd be fine. I'd feel good about myself and I could get my life back together. Have you found that to be true? After you get the promotion, does that end all your insecurities and leave you financially satisfied for the rest of your life? Of course not. All that happens is that the next problem comes to the surface. The fact is, however, external changes are not going to solve your problem because they don't address the root problem. The root problem is that you don't feel whole and complete within yourself. If you don't identify your root properly, you will seek someone or something to cover it up. You will hide behind finances, people, fame, and adoration. If you try to find the perfect person to love and adore you, and you manage to succeed, then you have actually failed. You did not solve your problem. All you did was involve that person in your problem. You just stopped telling your mind that its job is to fix your problems. You just stop telling your mind that its job is to fix your problems. This job has broken the mind and disturbed the entire psyche. So he's saying that when we tell our mind that it's its job to fix our problems, we break our minds. We break the mind because it creates fear, anxiety, and neurosis. Your mind has very little control over this world. It is neither omniscient nor omnipotent. It cannot control the weather and other natural forces, nor can it control all people, places, and things around you. You have given your mind an impossible task by asking it to manipulate the world in order to fix your personal inner problems. If you want to achieve a healthy state of being, stop asking your mind to do this. Just to relieve your mind of the job of making sure that everyone and everything will be the way you need them to be so that you can feel better inside. Your mind is not qualified for the job. Fire it and let go of your inner problems instead. All you have to do is stop expecting the mind to fix what's wrong inside of you. That is the core, the root of it all. Your mind is not the guilty party. In fact, your mind is innocent. The mind is simply a computer, a tool. It can be used to ponder great thoughts, solve scientific problems, and serve humanity. But you, in your lost state, told it to spend its time conjuring up outer solutions for your very personal inner problems. You are the one who's trying to use the analytical mind to protect yourself from the natural unfolding of life. The key is to be quiet. It's not that your mind has to be quiet. You be quiet. You, the one inside watching the neurotic mind. You, just relax. You will then naturally fall behind the mind because you have always been there. You are not the thinking mind. You are aware of the thinking mind. You are the consciousness that is behind the mind and is aware of the thoughts. The minute you stop putting your whole heart and soul into the mind as if it were your savior and protector, you will find yourself behind the mind watching it. That's how you know about your thoughts. You are in there watching them. Eventually, you will be able to just sit in there quietly and consciously watch the mind. When you start to see the stuff going on inside you, you just relax your shoulders, relax your heart, and fall back behind it. Simply be aware that you are seeing it. That's how you get it out. You just let it go. So that's how I'm greenlighting my day, to remember that I am the observer, I am the watcher, I am the soul, the consciousness watching the mind, and that I need to remember that my mind is my computer. It does what I tell it. I need to cut myself a break, and remember that I am the soul having a human experience. And that doesn't make me bad, and it doesn't make, and that I can't control everything in my life, and that's okay. I can't control the weather. I can't control how people react or how they take me or whether they like me or not. I can't control any of that. All I can control is being quiet and observing my human without judgment, and just giving my human a lot of love and cutting it a break. That's how I'm greenlighting my day. Sorry it took this long. We'll see you later. Bye.